Eclesiástico 34, versículo 14. El que teme a Yahweh no temerá ni tendrá miedo, porque Él es su esperanza.
Call halal la Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Sai Bahasam Kabudash Barakati Yahweh Barakati Yahweh Sai Barakati Yahweh Barakati Yahweh Sai Barakati Yahweh Barakati Yahweh Sai the water Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Sai Bahasam Kabudash.
Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, y Shalom a los escogidos. Cuando llegue ese tiempo que la bolsa de valores se desplome, haya guerra mundial, haya hambre, haya destrucción en todas partes, que los únicos que no van a temer son los que le temen a Yahweh Basmiawashai. Y la gente que las personas que van a temer son aquellos que no temen a Yahweh Basmiawashai. Vamos a ver cómo ve este artículo aquí. El miedo a la muerte y el trastorno de estrés postraumático son los mayores obstáculos de los reclutadores del ejército. Encuesta del gobierno. El miedo a la muerte. Okay, ellos tienen miedo, ellos no quieren pelear en esa guerra. Esa conclusión proviene de encuestas de 16 a 28 años realizadas la primavera y el verano pasados, dicen las autoridades. El ejército compartió los hallazgos generales con Associated Press, pero no los detalles completos de los resultados de la encuesta, la metodología o las preguntas planteadas. Y ahí dice, mira, según las encuestas del ejército, las 4 razones principales por las que los jóvenes rechazan la idea de servir en el ejército: miedo a la muerte, preocupaciones sobre ser víctima del trastorno de estrés postraumático, dejar amigos y familiares, y la sensación de que el servicio militar equivaldría a poner mi vida en espera. Y ahora mismo están reclutando, pero va a llegar un tiempo en que va a ser inscripción obligatoria. Y Yahweh Basmiawashai los va a reunir a todos estos ejércitos para pelear allá en el Medio Oriente, en el valle de Yahweh-Shaphat. Y ahí va a aparecer Yahweh-Shai. ¿Okay? Ahí va a aparecer Yahweh-Shai. Y ellos van a pelear con Yahweh-Shai. Ellos van a pelear con el mismo Señor. ¿Ok? Si tú te unes al ejército, tú vas a pelear con el Señor. Va a ser inevitable que pelees con el Señor. Segundo Esdras 13, versículo 1. Y sucedió que después de 7 días tuvo un sueño de noche, y aquí se levantó un viento de mar que movía todas sus olas. Y miré, y he aquí aquel hombre se fortalecía con los millares del cielo. y cuando volvía su rostro para mirar, todas las cosas que se veían debajo de él temblaban. Se levantó un viento del mal. Y eso no está hablando del mal de agua, se está hablando del mal de los cielos. Porque en hebreo los cielos y el mal comparten la misma palabra, que es mayam, que mayam significa aguas y shamayam significa aguas arriba. Eso está hablando del shamayam. Y cada vez que la voz salía de su boca, todos los que la oían se quemaban, como se desvanece la tierra cuando siente el fuego. Y eso está hablando de los rayos que van a salir de ese ovni, de Yahweh, que va a quemar la gente. Y después de esto miré, y he aquí se juntó una multitud de hombres sin número de los 4 vientos del cielo para someter al hombre que había salido del mal. Y esos ejércitos ya van a estar peleando, pero lo que va a pasar es que ellos van a dejar de pelear entre sí mismos y van a poner su mirada hacia Yahweh para pelear con él. Pero miré, y he aquí él se había labrado una gran montaña y voló sobre ella. Y eso está hablando del ovni de Yahweh. Va a ser tan grande que no se va a poder ver dónde empieza y de dónde termina. Pero quise ver la región o el lugar donde estaba esculpida la colina y no pude. Que lo que estaba viendo ahí Esdras era un ovni y lo estaba comparando con una colina. Imagínate un ovni tan grande que cubra el aire, que cubra los cielos, ¿ok? Cubra todos los cielos de una manera que se vea de noche. Por tanto, que un eclipse solar, básicamente. Que cubra todo. Y que si tú mires para arriba, tú crees que tú estás viendo una montaña que apareció de la nada. Que eso fue lo que vio Esdras. Y después de esto miré, y aquí todos los que se habían reunido para someterlo tuvieron mucho miedo. Y creo que está diciendo el artículo ahí, que la gente no quiere inscribirse al ejército porque tienen miedo. Que la razón número 1, tienen miedo, no quieren morir. Y sin embargo se atrevieron a pelear. Ellos van a reunirse y van a pelear como quiera. Ellos creen que van a tener chance, que van a poder ganar, pero todo eso va a ser ilusión. Y he aquí, al ver la violencia de la multitud que venía, no alzó su mano, ni empuñó espada, ni instrumento de guerra alguno, pero solo vi de que su boca salía como un soplo de fuego, y de sus labios un aliento de fuego, y de su lengua echaba chispas y tempestades. Y estaban todos mezclados, la ráfaga de fuego, el soplo de fuego y la gran tempestad, y cayó con violencia sobre la multitud que se disponía a pelear, y los quemó a todos. de modo que de repente de una multitud innumerable no se percibía nada, sino solo polvo y olor a humo. Cuando vi esto, tuve miedo. Y Esdras ahí tenía miedo. Cuando Esdras viendo esa visión tenía miedo. Imagínate a todos aquellos que no tienen la confianza de Yahweh Bashmiah Osha. Y ese es un miedo temporario que tenía Esdras, porque Yahweh Bashmiah Osha es posible que Esdras ha volvido a la tierra, él está vivo hoy para ver todo lo que él vio, para vivirlo personalmente. Y Yahweh Bashmiah Osha va a estar con él, y él no va a tener miedo en ese tiempo. Cuando realmente llegue, se cumpla esa visión que él tuvo. Pero todos aquellos que no confían en Yahweh Bashmiah Osha se van a cagar, ¿okay? Se van a cagar encima. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, shalom. Ecclesiasticus 34, verse 14. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. When the shit starts hitting the fan, market crashing, the stock market crashing, no food anywhere, violence breaking out everywhere, no 911, no authority figures to come and save you. Famine, pestilence, war, all right, when all that shit just starts happening all at once, there's gonna be a lot of people afraid, man. But those that trust in Yahweh Bashmiah Osha are not gonna be afraid. All right, this word is gonna be the stability of our times. Fear of death. PTSD are Army recruiters' biggest hurdles. Government survey. That conclusion comes from surveys of 16 to 28-year-olds conducted last spring and summer, officials say. The Army shared general findings with the Associated Press, but not the full details of the survey results, methodology, or questions posed. So they were trying to recruit, but they're falling short of the recruiting goals. So what do you think that's gonna lead to, right? If they're falling short of the recruitment goals and a war pop off, like, there's gonna be a fucking draft, man. Every able-bodied man, all right. And what do they say? Every swinging dick, man. Oh, and vagina, because now they got women in the fucking military. According to the Army surveys, the top 4 reasons young people reject the idea of Army service. And the top reason is fear of death. Second reason, worries about falling victim to post-traumatic stress disorder. which is already a cure for that. All right. But you know, the FDA, these pharmaceutical companies, they won't tell you about that. They won't, you know, they won't tell you that there's a cure for PTSD. Leaving friends and family. The feeling that army service would amount to putting my life on hold. And those are the main reasons that people in America don't want to join. You know, young people, really. They said 16 to 24, or was it? 6-year-olds, you know, don't want to join the army. Hey, but they're gonna sign people up, man, by force. All right. And you're all gonna be, you know, shipped off to fight in the Middle East. All right, all the Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna gather all these armies to fight in the Middle East, and your fear will be manifested. All right. What you fear will be manifested. 2 Ezra 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Hey, people are going to be scared, man, when Yahweh Shai comes. And what they're talking about, a wind from the sea. You know, that's not talking about the sea of water, you know, the ocean. It's talking about the sea in space, because the sea and the heavens, they share similar words in Hebrew, which the sea is mayam and the heavens is shamayam, right, which is the waters above. Mayam, which is the waters below, and shamayam, which is the waters above. So Yahweh Shai is going to come from the waters above, all right, which is like a sea. And whenever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth feeleth when it feeleth the fire. Hey, that's what's going to happen to everybody that's going to start fighting against Yahweh Shai, man. They're going to get burnt with laser beams, all right, coming out of his chariot, and also the chariots of the angels that are going to come with him. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And that's talking about these armies that Yahweh Shai is going to get together for World War III, which, you know, is ultimately going to climax in the Middle East in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. And that's talking about the chariot, all right, his chariot, which is like it's gonna be like the fathership, and it's gonna be so big that you won't be able to tell where it begins or where it ends. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. So imagine a spaceship so big, covering the sky, and making like a solar eclipse, right? Like a lunar eclipse, just blotting out the sun. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. They're gonna be afraid, man. They're already afraid of joining the army. What do you think is gonna happen when that draft comes around, and then they have to go fight, man? They're gonna be super afraid, man. They're gonna be trembling. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and flew with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Hey man, even Esdras was afraid, all right? But most likely Esdras is gonna be coming back in these times, most likely, so he can see that vision come to pass. All right, and he's not gonna be afraid, because he's gonna be trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, he's gonna be fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's the point, man. If you don't fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're gonna fear something, man, because you gotta fear something. All right, the fear is like a requirement, all right, for everyone. You gotta fear something. So if you don't fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, all right, you're gonna fear something. You're gonna fear. You're gonna fear all the calamities. You're gonna fear all the shit is gonna go on. And if you go off to fight that war, all right, you're gonna fear Yahweh Shai. All right, you're gonna, when you see him on that chariot. But the elect are not gonna fear. All right, the elect, all right, they're gonna have this word, all right, which is the stability of our times, all right, when of that time to come. All right, this is gonna be. Everybody's gonna be wondering what the fuck is going on, but we're gonna know. All right, we're gonna know because we kept this word, and we're not gonna be afraid. All right, especially when we start seeing those miracles in our favor. You're definitely not gonna be afraid. You see Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doing things for you, you're not gonna be afraid. Brothers that get the spiritual power, they definitely not gonna be afraid. That's gonna be the ultimate confirmation that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is dealing with you. But everybody else, man, all right, their fears is gonna be made manifest. All right, and then when the thing that they fear, when their calamity comes to pass, man, hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna be laughing. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Call Allah, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakar Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua,
the water. Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Kagudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Ababa Ball. Abad Kal Gawuyam. Abad Kal Atawamium. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.